Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Recovery Lab TV. I am Chris, I'm your host, and I am your coach and therapist today. So, how are we all feeling? How are we all doing? Hope you are all well. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Okay, Kickstart Friday, Kickstarting weekend. Hope you are all well. Let me know in the comment section how you're doing. If you're having a good morning, how crazy have the storms been here in Cardiff? Hope everyone is safe and sound wherever you are. Okay. Today is prehab. It's lower body prehab. It's all about the ankles, the knees, and the hips, and how best to safeguard those areas from being problems. So typically, the biggest problem areas are the knees, the hips. Ankles not so much, but then it tends to be a foot, and if you have a foot injury, it tends to last forever. So it's kind of how do you get rid of those problems, okay? And typically, if you look after the ankle and the hip, the knee will look after itself. But it's wondering how to and what to do, okay? So that's my job. How are we doing? Hope you have an amazing day. I'm good. So, with all being said, the things you're going to need today are a stack of cushions that you can stand on. Okay, so if you don't like your fancy cushions that you want to stand on, okay, find a couple of beach towels that you can fold up into a little square that you can stand on, just to give you that kind of uneven surface that's going to make balancing a little harder. Okay, I'm going to use a little Airex cushion. Okay, it's like an exercise version, if you will. Just like so, this big blue square. Okay, and all it is just this squishy memory foam kind of pad, if you will. I'm going to be using that, okay? Other things that you're going to need, okay, is similar to last time, okay, where I stood on my yoga block. If you have a little raised hard surface, okay, now if you're downstairs in your living room, you can use your steps, your stairs by steps, I mean. So you can use the bottom step if in your house if you wanted to. If you have an actual set of aerobic steps, you can use that, okay? You can use a yoga block if it's laying dead flat, just like so, and it's nice and sturdy. Okay, so whatever it is, it has to be solid for one and sturdy for two. Okay, you're not trying to stand on a wobbly balancing surface. Okay, this object is nice and solid. This object is nice and squishy and stable, ready for those ankles. Okay, and then you're going to need a stick or a pole, whether that's an actual stick or a pole. A broom, brush handle, mop handle, however it is, even if it's got the attachment on the end of it, okay, just try not to stick the smelly part by your face and you'll be good to go, okay? So, hope you are all well and having a lovely week so far. Hopefully, I can make it even better with the session that we're going to do today, okay? So, chuck all that stuff out of the way, okay? Hopefully you've got a nice, well-ventilated room. Hopefully it's a little less hot than it has been over the last couple of days because the pressure is dropping around us. And grab a little space on your mat and we'll gently warm up, okay? So, to begin with, you're going to go into a press-up position, okay, with your knees off the floor. You're going to step up. You're going to come around, okay? You're going to come back. You're going to step back up again, okay? So it's around, there we go, just like so. Transferring from one side to the other, waking up those hips as you're doing it, okay? That's perfect. There we go. That's it. Almost there. Good job. That's it. Final two. Great effort. Well done. So from there, what you're going to do, you're going to come to the side of your mat. You're going to hop your knees out nice and wide. Keep your feet together, okay? You're going to walk forward, come down, stretch your hip out, come back up, okay? So it's walk forward, draw your hips down, stretching them out, coming back up, pushing into your heels as you do that, okay? So it's there, pushing into it. Good. So one more. Great job, okay? So similar to what we did last week, okay? You're going to put one foot nice and flat, one foot like so. You're going to sit on the bent leg, okay? So you should be like this. Our foot is nice and flat here, just like so. You got a bent position. You're going to put your chest on your knee. You're going to hug your knee effectively, okay? Place your hand in front, other hand in line, okay? You're going to lean forward, stretching out the arch, stretching out the back side of your calf, but keep the heel down on the floor, okay? So if that makes sense, you're kind of drawing your knee forward, using your body weight to push it forward, okay? But that heel stays down. Don't lift it up yet, okay? So draw forward, hold it there for a second, and then come back, okay? So draw forward, hold it there for a second, and then gently push away, okay? And then just keep doing that as you lean into it, nice and gently. That's it, great job. Good. So almost there. So last two. Last one. Good, okay, so from there, swapping sides, okay? So taking one foot as flat as you can, sinking your hip into it, okay? Other foot as flat as you can, nice and proud, okay? Leaning forward, kind of getting that full ankle stability. Try and separate your toes, okay? So really kind of engage those feet. As you draw forward, really reach into it. You should feel it all up the backside of your leg. As you're leaning in, put a bit of weight on that foot and then come back, okay? So same again, reaching forward, stretching the backside of the foot. That's it, nice and gently. There we go. Good. And again. That's it. The last two. Final one. Good, shake it out. Okay, so from there, what I want you to do is pick one leg up. You're gonna roll your ankle around. Go in with clockwise to begin with. Lean it back nice and gently. From there, roll it the opposite direction. Okay, swapping legs. Roll it clockwise again. So, and anti-clockwise. Good job as well. Okay, so from there, you're going to flatten your back. You're gonna extend up. You're gonna lift all the way around. Tap as tall as you can. Come all the way back to this position. Okay. So, like I said, it's back up, all the way around. Tap in, all the way back. back to the middle. Okay, you ready? Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Lifting up, all the way up. Good, one more. Good, swap the sides. Good, big deep breaths. Trying to get the full range of that mobility. Good, 2 more. Good, last one. Great job, well done. Shake it out. Grab yourself a little drink. Grab yourself a little towel if you need it. How are we all doing, guys? Do this later. Good. How are you? Yeah, great. Good morning. All done. Okay. So, this next one, you're going to be standing on here. Okay. Now, if you haven't got one of these, that's not a problem. I do not judge you whatsoever. For a long, long time, I didn't have any. Okay. Solely because I've been recently able to go into my clinic that I've been able to grab mine. They're brilliant. They're by a company called Arex. So if you are interested in improving your balance training, okay, Arex cushions are the way forward. Okay, they're a brilliant tool. But equally, you could get 2 towels in your house and stack them on top of each other, or you can get a couple cushions off your pillow, off your sofa, and stack them on top of each other. Okay, so if you've got those things, run away now and grab them. Okay, get your towels or your cushions, depending on what you want to stand on or whatever, and get ready. Okay, for those who are ready, okay, what you're going to do is pick 4 spots. Okay, there's one in front, one behind, one to the side, one to that side. Okay, you're going to stand right in the middle. You're going to separate your toes as best as you can. Now, naturally, when you stand on, instantly, because it's a soft, squishy object, okay, or soft, squishy towel, you're instantly going to see my foot kind of shaking around as it's doing that. And it's kind of really working hard already, okay? Now, what I'm going to try and do is with both hands, okay, try and touch the floor in between, okay, and then I go around, and I touch by there, okay, I come down, and I try and touch what's behind me, and as I'm balancing, okay, and then I come to the side, and I touch that side, and then I'm done, okay. Now, depending on your strongest foot, your weakest foot, okay, one side will be harder and more challenging than the other, okay. The whole thing should be challenging in total, okay. You're not looking for an easy side or anything. If you're doing it too quickly and you're not finding it really hard, then slow it right down, okay? What you want to feel is your foot on fire. You want to feel this lower leg kind of really working hard, really on fire. You want to be getting all hot and bothered because it's those things that help challenge the neural system. And the more that is challenged, the better your stability, the better your balance, the better your, the more you reduce those injury risks. Okay, because most lower limb injuries are because of instability. Okay, so you tend to hurt your knees because your hip or ankle aren't stable enough. Okay, so the more we can help stabilize those things through balance training, okay, the more you're going to reduce those injuries. Okay, so that all being said, hopefully by now you've got all your stuff ready. Okay, like I said, you're going to pick a space with enough room around you that you can stand and touch each equal side. Okay, so it's forward, to the right, behind, to the left. Then you're going to swap legs. Okay, so gently get ready. Super slow, super steady. Okay, go to 3, 2, 1, and go. Coming down as best as you can, tapping, and then standing up in between each one. Working really hard on that balance, okay? Woo. That's it, taking your time. Oh, I lost it. There we go. Good. So swapping legs if you haven't already. Again, you're gonna have one good leg and one bad leg. This, unfortunately for me, is my bad leg. Working really hard on the balancing, slowing it right down. Lost it. Right. Swapping legs again. Go straight into it. You should be working really hard now, okay? Slowed it right down. Taking your time. Naturally, if you're losing your balance, just catch yourself with your other foot, okay? Take your time with it. Good. Swap your legs again. Nice and controlled. Take your time. Slow and steady. Ooh. Good. Shake it out. Got one more round, okay? Go back on the original foot. Taking your time. Good. Good. Well done. Swap your legs. Okay. So the trick is you kind of want to sink your hips backwards. Okay. You want to separate those toes. Draw your big toe into the floor. Draw your heel into the floor. And kind of really try and keep that chest upright as you go down as much as you can. Okay. And shake it out. Good job. Grab yourself a little drink. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section. If you found it super challenging, let me know. If you found it easy, let me know. So it's good to know how you're doing, all right? So, what about you? But my ankles are on fire. I found it really challenging. But yeah, those type of things are going to really help with that proprioception. Okay, so proprioceptive training is your body's awareness of its limbs. Okay, it's kind of like the American drink driving test where you close your eyes, so you have to touch your nose, your fingertip. Okay, but it's just a higher level of doing it, and effectively, a lot of us can't do it already without us being drunk and intoxicated. So we're kind of setting ourselves up for fail on that test, right? But the more you do this, the more you're able to learn and feel, and your body's able to recruit more muscle fibers, the more you're then going to be able to fire out when you need them. Okay, so if you're running at a maximal pace, or you're trying to race pace, or you're trying to, all of a sudden you're on a pavement and you go to cross the road and a car comes out of nowhere and you have to stop and change direction, instead of being able to fall and losing your balance and hurting yourself, you're then going to be much more reactive. Okay, so it's a brilliant thing to be progressing and moving down towards. Okay, so keep your heads up with it, keep pushing with it, and keep working on it, and just keep turning up. You know, it's going to really help. So what's Jem said, made nah, completely with that already. I don't think I would have been making any ballerina kind of things at all either. Okay, so this time, what you're going to do is, instead of leaning forward with your hand, okay, what you're going to do is lean forward with your leg. Okay, so you're going to stand up just like you were. Okay, you're going to separate those toes. You're going to lean back, touching your toes like there. You're going to separate as far as you can. Okay, again, balance it as best as you can. And I want it stable before you go out each time. You're going to tap. And then the toughie is keeping the knee still as you stretch out and come back in. Okay, all right. So we all ready? Go to 3, 2, planting your foot, 1, going forward like I just did. That's it. Come back in the middle, balancing, stretching out. Back in the middle. Foot should be working really hard. Good. Good. Well done. Swapping legs. Should start being on fire right now. That's it. That's it. Try and stretch out as much as you can. Don't be lazy with it. Good. Ooh. Good. Swap your sides. One more round. Surprisingly hard, isn't it? You know? We're afraid to start again if you need to. Ooh. Good. Swap your legs. So try and focus on a spot on the floor if you can. Keeping your head up, keeping your chest up. Looking in the distance. Go more by feel than anything else. Good, well done. Shake it out. Grab yourself another little drink. Let me know in the comment section how you're doing, how you're feeling. How are we getting on? We okay? That was really good. So your entire foot and lower limb by here should be working, and potentially the side of your leg and into your bum should be firing as well. The more you drive those knees out, okay? So that's kind of where you typically want to feel it. You don't want to drop down. So when you're leaning forward, you don't want this kind of arch back, okay? You want a nice proud back, draw your shoulders back. So as you're doing it, okay, you kind of really want to work towards those little things, all right? So with that being said, grab your poles if you can, all right? You'll be standing on here just like so. Okay, you're gonna stand upright. You're gonna hold your pole on your thigh. You're gonna slide it down as best as you can, allowing your leg to tremor and shake. You're gonna come all the way down the shin, and you're gonna slide it back up. Okay, into that starting position. Okay, so your poles, your brooms, your mops, whatever they are. Okay, standing on with one foot bang in the middle of your cushion, other foot lightly off. Sit and let's go. Good. Nice and steady down. Nice and quick up. Should be really firing now. Good. You got two more. Ooh. Almost. Last one. Best as you can. Good job. So swapping feet, getting yourself ready. Exact same again, okay? 2, 1, and go. Taking your time. Good. Last one. Good job. Shake it out. Well done. Have yourself a little rest. How are we all feeling? Whew. Everybody's feet starting to get tired now. It's quite surprising how little it takes for your legs to kind of get really tired, really exhausted, just as you're feeling it, okay? So we've got one more round. We're gonna have a little rest to begin with, just to help shake it out. Grab a drink if you need it. Let me know how you're doing, okay? And then we'll go again, all right? So, gently getting ready. Planting that foot nice and steady, okay? Big deep breaths, lifting up and sliding down. Good. Last one. Good. Swap the sides. Straight into it if you can. Separating the toes. Draw your heel and your big toe down into your mats. Good. Nice and steady. Proud chest if you can. Hips back. So final one. Great job, well done. Shake it out. Checking your poles to the side. Nice and easy. Nice and relaxed. Okay. What you can do is we go on with this bad boy. I'll lose this out of the way. And you're going to get this one up. Okay. So, similar to what we did the other day. Okay. And working on that principle where you're standing on your raised object. Okay. So, it's a solid foundation that you're standing on. Okay. It's not wobbly in any respects. The only thing wobbly should be you. Okay. If you're standing on your staircase, naturally it's your foot that is closest to the stairs, and then your other foot is off. Okay. And all you're trying to do is tuck your heel up, sink your hips back, and draw your heel out, tap it forward, and then come back up. Okay. Now you're going as deep as you can. Okay. As you do this exercise, whilst keeping this leg nice and straight, okay, and this leg with your hips sunk back into it, okay. As you do so, you're going to feel that balance and that coordination be really challenged. You're going to see, the flexibility in this hamstring and this posterior chain be really balanced, because as you go down, it's going to stretch it a little bit more, and you're going to find it challenging, as well as the hip flexor strength to really keep it up and lift it like so, okay? Try your best, really kind of slow it down, and try and count 3 seconds down, 1 second up, okay? And then we'll do a few swap sides, do a few, have a little rest, okay? So, gently getting ready, planting that foot on a solid foundation, raised area, lifting your leg up, okay? Sinking the hips down, deep as you can, tap, big drive out, okay? Always hips back first. You don't want to feel anything in the knee. If you're feeling something in the knee, okay, it means you're drawing your knee forward first and not last. So last one. Good. Swapping sides. Again. Draw your feet down into it. Hips back, foot forward. Dropping that heel down. Good, one more. Good, shake it out. Well done. Have a little rest. Nice and easy. Nice and relaxed. How are we all feeling, guys? We okay? Is everybody feeling it in their glutes as they fire backwards? Is everybody feeling it in their lower limb, the ankle. No one should be feeling it in the knee itself, okay? If you are, it's because you're drawing your knee back first, and what's happening is as it bends, you're putting the top weight, okay, from your femur, your thigh, into the joint, and it's pushing the joint that way. What you want to do is not draw forward like that and then back, okay? You want to draw back and load here before here, okay? Similar to kind of gears, like a gear mechanism, you always load the biggest one first, then the smallest, okay? So it's always biggest joint, biggest muscle group, then smallest, okay? Because that way, the biggest take the majority of the load, the smallest stabilize the joint, and then that way you increase performance and increase stability and reduce injury rate, okay? So it's always hips back first, then knee bend, okay? So you shouldn't feel it anything in the patella or the tendon underneath whilst you're doing this, all right? So, same again. Big draw up, lift it up nice and tall, just like so. Let's go. Good. So last one. Good. Swap it sides. Well done. Shake it out. Big draw down. Good. Keep it going. Two more. Last one. Good job. Shake it out. Chuck your mats. Check your blocks out of the way. Whew. Good job. So from there, gently spin it around onto your back, lengthening your body. You're going to lift up one leg. You're going to hold onto the outside of your thigh. You're going to roll it over, keeping your shoulder down on the floor as you hold this stretch. But at the same time, you're trying to bring this knee over the top. You're kind of trying to stretch that out as well. Whew. So from there, rolling back, straightening your spine, okay, keeping that one leg up. You're going to hold on to your ankle this time and draw your knee down towards the floor while stretching out the hand like so. Big deep breath. So gently relax it from there. Opposite leg now, lifting up nice and tall. Holding on to the outside of your thigh, rolling over. Hitting that knee down. So big deep breaths. Keep drawing that shoulder down. Keep trying to drive that knee up and towards the floor. So from there, laying onto your back, holding on to the ankle joint, drawing the knee down itself, stretching out the opposite arm. Now stay as stable as you can with your hips and your spine as straight as you can. So from there, gently rolling onto your front, stretching one arm out, holding on to your ankle joint if you can. You're going to try your best to lift up your knee off the floor, stretching those quads out, stretching those hip flexors, driving that knee up and off the floor. So should look like that. Big deep breath. So gently swapping legs, swapping arms. Good. Gently shake it out. From there, spinning around, planting one foot nice and flat. Bringing one leg in the inside. You're gonna reach down, hold down to your toes. Keep the leg nice and straight. Gently relaxing. From there, you're gonna find your arm over the top. Bring it down as much as you can. There, swap with sides. Holding over, fanning around. So gently lifting up nice and tall. From there, bring your arms around the back, emphasize your chest. Nice and proud. How are we all feeling, guys? Hope you're okay. Hope you enjoyed today. Hope you learned a little and felt a lot. And shake it out. Well done. So, have an amazing day. Well done, guys. Hope you're all okay. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting and challenging and insightful in all the right ways. Okay. If you have any questions, now's the time to answer. My time to answer. Your time to ask. Or check it in the comment section below. I'd happily answer as many questions, even now or throughout forever. Just ask away. Okay. So don't be afraid to ask. Why we're doing this, what's this do, or I've got this issue, how can you help with that, and all the rest of it. I'll do my best to answer each and every one of you, and I'll always get back to you, okay? So I promise you that. Hope you have an amazing weekend. That's us until Monday morning, okay? However, for those who live locally to Cardiff, okay, every Sunday we swim down Whitmore Bay, down Barry Island, at 8:30, meeting at Bay 4K, which is right next to the lifeguard tower. If you'd like to join us, by all means do so. We don't charge for it. It's literally just there to create this beautiful community, and for something for us to kind of create and be a part of. Okay, so if you do like open water, or you're a triathlete, or you kind of just want to come along, feel free to come along too. Like I said, we don't charge for it. More details about that type of stuff that we do is either on our swimming playlist on our channel, or if you head over to Facebook and have a little Facebook search for the Recovery Lab Triathlon group, it's on there as well. Okay. That all being said, have an amazing day. Hope you have a lovely one. Hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for joining me all week. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have a lovely one, all right? I'll see you soon. You take care. Thank you for all your lovely comments, by the way. Really appreciate it. Take care. See you soon.